welcome to the Table Talk. Keeping it real like always. Today I'm going to be talking with spouses that are in this company, and I have my spouse right here, Andre, and then I have the other lovely couple, Amanda and Lauren, who are also in this company.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks for having us.
No problem. So, you know, I think you have like two different kinds of people that think, oh, you're working with your spouse. You either have that person that can be like, oh, how fun, how cute, you guys get to go on lunch dates and and early dinners, yay. And then you have the other people that are like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
You're working with your spouse? Like, oh my God, why would you do that? So yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking about, what it's like to work with our spouse. We're keeping it real. So I'm going to get to know Amanda and Lauren. So you guys want to tell me about yourselves?
Sure, you go ahead.
You want me to go?
Yep.
Okay, I'm originally from Cape Breton. Never really left there until I was 19. I moved to Ontario, lived up in Toronto for a bit, then I moved back to Halifax, lived here for the rest of my life, doing kitchen work. I've been on my own. Have my own contracting company for about 16 years now, and stuck here in little Sackville, or just people in Nova Scotia. It was very great to move back home for sure.
And you, Amanda?
So I'm also from Cape Breton. Actually, Lauren and I grew up in the same town, went to the same school, one of the same people, but we didn't actually know each other until about 5 years ago. So I have two children. They are 14 and 16. And Lauren has a son who's 16. He forgot to mention that. Yeah. So we're cohabitating as a blended family for the last 4-ish years.
Are you guys married?
Nope.
We're not married.
So you know, it's been challenging, ups and downs and stuff like that. But overall, I think we've
Mainly goods.
Mainly goods. Yeah, we've done well. I think the kids are happy and healthy, and it's all good. We try to have fun, you know. So I went to college for 2 years, got a diploma there in systems management and networking. And then I had a couple of different jobs, I think two, maybe 3 jobs. And then I hooked a job with the government. So I've been with the government now since 2008 as an application administrator. So yeah, that's okay, my 9 to 5.
So you guys both have full-time jobs and doing this online on the side. Kind of like us. Me too. I'm in the government. And Andre, do you want to say what you do?
Yes, I work for EI. Basically, I'm from Quebec. I'm from Saguenay, a little region up north of Quebec City. Went to school, have a music diploma, have health and safety diploma, a university diploma also. So I've studied mainly health and safety all my life. Have been working in the field for 15 years at a hospital doing health and safety.
So that's my husband. And when I was reading online before, like today, we were doing this interview, I noticed that there was a whole bunch of different questions. And there was like one question that said you have to do some major reflection before making a big decision like working with your spouse. And I was like, oh God, we didn't talk about it. So I was wondering, did you guys talk about it when you guys got online? Did you guys like have a discussion about what roles you guys are going to play? What should you guys, you know, did you guys actually discuss it before you guys decided to jump on?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not really.
No, I was the one that came across the opportunity.
So
and
you got in before telling Lauren.
That's right.
Well, she told me
Yeah.
before,
Yeah, I did.
but
Yeah.
but she's been following Ellie for 2 years, stalking her.
And what was your initial reaction? Don't do it, or let's go?
Well, she showed me the webinar, and I enjoyed it, and I was kind of like, well, you do your business for a year, and maybe I'll join it next year. Sort of deal at first, right? You know, and then she kind of, she kind of wanted me to do it with her, but she just joined it. And, so she became part of the team. And of course,
And
background.
how are you guys like personalities wise? Are you guys like the same, or are you guys different, or?
We're a lot the same, a little different in some ways, but the differences that we have, we help each other out with them, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, we get along great.
Oh,
We
yeah.
enjoy a lot of the same things and stuff. So
Yeah.
and
That's good. Like, you would have asked me a year ago, would I have ever went into business with Andre? I would have said no.
well, the
Really?
way I look at it, like if you can't work together, like why would you want to be together, right? You know?
Well, me and Andre are so different, and maybe Andre can say, but like, Andre, if you want to talk,
I'm more the type of person to be more administrative, more of a thinker than she is. Like, she's more of a doer. Like, she'll do the ads, she'll do a lot of research on how to take pictures, and
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm basically the one who takes care of all the publicity, the statistics.
yeah. So, it was not something I was expected. I did not expect to want to work with Andre. I did not, like, I would have never thought about it, but now I'm like happy we are doing it. But yeah, there's ups and downs. And then that's the second question. I also saw on Google, it said that you have to accept that personal and work life will be intertwined. We started this maybe like 3 months ago, so just before the COVID started. So now it feels like, since like I'm not working, I'm at home, all my spare time is doing the business. So I'm like always looking on Facebook, I'm always doing this. So right now, like, I feel like work is like with me 24 hours, 7.
It varies, but every
you guys
day I
do
would
not-
say we're touching something.
Because you
That's
guys been
mine's
in the
great.
business longer than us. So you guys probably have tools to tell us like how we can like separate, like work and
well,
play.
we don't really have a life schedule. We both love Mastermind, so that's work and quality time at the same time, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you guys have separate workspaces?
we just
Not yet.
kind of work into the kitchen. Like I do
Yeah.
some stuff, like if I'm doing any videos or anything like that. Usually.
Yeah, we all have
Down in
phones
the
anyway,
basement
so
away
that's
from
kind of
the
like our
video.
workspace, right?
Mhm.
Our
Yeah.
phone, I have my workspace.
Yeah, like if I'm doing a
right.
video or something, I just go where there is nobody. In the bedroom,
Yeah.
downstairs, in the van, wherever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, tell the kids, don't come in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
that's
mean,
another thing. You guys are both like working full time and then doing this. Do you guys ever take time for you time? Like as a couple and then done separately?
Well, we didn't really take much before we did the business either.
yeah. No. Yeah. We
Yeah.
don't get time, and we got kids.
We take the kids,
Right.
camping, and
That's just the way it is, and we
we let them all
like it.
have,
It's
like,
great.
they all have their friends over, and
Yeah.
sometimes we go to Cape Breton a couple times a summer, or we go camping. We usually bring 1 or 2 of their friends along with us, like, even if we're gone, for a week or 2.
Yeah.
I mean, we have our me time with the neighbors too. We have fires
Yeah.
and stuff with the neighbors, and the kids are old enough that they can take care of themselves over here.
Yeah.
Andre,
I'm-
do you need me time?
Yes.
Why? Am I too much?
Of course, with the younger kids, it's hard. So
Yeah. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
And then the other question. It says, we will quickly realize that conflicts is unavoidable. Do you guys fight?
Not that often.
No.
No?
No.
No, I tend to do whatever she says.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, she usually has good advice, or
Lauren, don't say that in front of Jose. That's horrible. I
I'm
won't.
pretty easygoing, so if I can see light at the end of the tunnel, I'll take that path. We don't
Do
take
we
offense.
fight?
Do we fight? I don't call it fighting, but I call it arguing very loudly.
You're very passionate.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, we do have arguments, and then, but I think like the whole thing, and you guys probably like say it's all about compromise, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
And we both
There's
came
like,
from,
go ahead.
I was going to say, we both came from different relationships. So we kind of come in this relationship together, trying harder.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Like sometimes I want something and then Andre's like, no, wait. And then I'll be like, oh, well, come on. So then we kind of like try to find something in the middle that can be,
Yeah.
you know, we try to figure something out, but yeah. So
Yeah.
and, like the other thing that it said on Google, it says you get to know each other on completely different levels. And so I find that true. There's like certain things that I didn't normally know about Andre that I see now as him being a good leader and being a good business guy. But what are the strengths that you guys found out about each other that you guys wouldn't have seen if you guys didn't have an online company?
Well, just like getting in front of the camera and having the confidence to do videos and like go lives and stuff like that. Like, I kind of just jumped into that, and Amanda kind of just followed
Like,
behind.
did you see, I don't know, something different in Lauren that you wouldn't have seen, even though he was already kind of like had
Yeah.
his business, but did you see
Mhm.
other like special like talents that he didn't have? That,
Well, there was, I guess there's two things in particular that jump out at me with him. So when we came on board, he didn't even have Facebook, right? And then I was into
Didn't want it.
Yeah, he didn't want it. I was into the business for a few weeks, and then he decided that he was going to come on board with me. And I said, well, you're going to have to get Facebook. So off he went and got that going. And I said, well, you're going to have to be posting. And like I said, these are the things that you're going to need to do. And he was just on it. Like you told him once, and that was it. There was no,
so
he just
became a
takes the
social
ball and he just
butterfly.
runs with it. What's that?
He became a social butterfly in front of you.
Totally, yeah. And he was going above and beyond too, right? Like he really went the extra mile to build his audience and get his friends engaged and family and
Yeah, he's like 15 now.
and people. Like he's always adding people that he's known throughout his life, through his work or whatever. He's doing really funny videos on there, like, and that's one of the things that I totally was not expecting of him. I mean, I know he's funny, but he could be a comedian. He could have his own show. Right? So that was really interesting to watch kind of unfold. And then I guess the other thing would be that he's such a good team player. Like he works on his own in his business. But in this one, obviously he's working with me. And even though he works by himself, for himself, in this, he's a great team player. Like, and sometimes people that work on their own, they have a hard time with sharing and compromising and all that stuff. And he's not that way at all. Yeah, he's great to work with. So,
Andre, what's the best thing about me?
Creative. And I say it all the time, like the ads she does, the pictures she takes, like she's learned a lot about how to, like, different techniques and the lighting and giving deepness to pictures. Like she's also playing with many different things, like she's doing TikToks, she's exploring. She's not just,
Yeah.
hey, I'm taking pictures, or I'm doing go lives, or she's like exploring. She's all over the grid, so it's kind of cool. Yeah.
it's awesome. What do you like about me, Lauren?
Mandy got better. I mean, you can't put me on the spot here.
Yeah, I did, totally. Yeah.
But I mean, just like getting in front of the camera and stuff, right? Like Amanda, even like right now, like Amanda, handles the ads and stuff. And she does a lot of picture and story ads. And I've done a couple of video ads we tried. They didn't really get anything. Amanda tried one.
So you would say her confidence boosted.
Yeah, like when even like the two of us, but I mean like for like the first couple of videos that we did, we sound like robots, right? But I mean, now she's on there doing 15, 18-minute go lives, and she's so natural, and I can see her coming out, right? Just like her emotion and just everything. Whereas before it was like, hi, I'm Amanda. I'm from Nova Scotia.
That's my style.
Yeah.
That's Audrey. Audrey
but no, she
doesn't
could
like
just-
to be on videos.
Yeah. But she could just hit go live now, and she could just sit there and talk as if she's talking to some friends right in front of her. So. It's
So
great.
like the best piece of advice that you guys would have to say to other couples that are wanting to join this business as a couple, because we there's a lot of like females. It's like I think there's more females by themselves that join the company than being actual couples. But what advice would you tell them as
Well,
you
I
know
would
wanting
say
to come in as couples?
I would say to probably go over the questions on Google that you're asking us first.
Well, we didn't ask. It worked out fine
Talk
for
about
us.
it together.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
Advice, well, I would just tell them that they're going to have so much fun.
It
I
is
think
fun.
that's what I would say, is that it's going to be a lot of fun. And you know, you might have a few small minor arguments along the way, but it's going to be fun. You're going to meet so many people. You're going to make all new friendships and relationships, and usually they'll each do it, you know. He'll have her friends,
Yeah.
she'll have his, or
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? It expands your social circle. It brings you into this amazing community, and I'd like to see everybody experience that, because the positivity, you know, in today's world, 90%, I'm going to say 90, 90% of people they're negative, right?
Mhm.
And that's in our face all the time.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're on social media or watching television or whatever. And to find an entire community, a large community of like-minded individuals that are positive and that are supportive, that's unheard of.
Especially if you're working together and you start banging heads, you can always just go on flock and talk to somebody else. Right?
That's right.
Andre, do you have any piece of advice for couples that want to join a company?
Yeah, well, what I find is what's important is that we have roles and that we respect each other's roles, because if she starts doing the stats, playing in my field, well, I don't like that much. So I like having my own little thing, and I don't get into her stuff. I don't go through the ads, and I just have fun with it. Like you said, Amanda, it's just play with it and go as it comes, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the best piece of advice I would say to people would be, you know, first of all, you got nothing to lose. And as a couple, what's better than sharing and having the same goals and the same values and building your future with someone? This is,
Yeah.
I think that's what it's all about. It's building a future with the person you love and
Yeah.
working on the same goals. I think
Yeah.
I would be like, just jump in. I think it's just
Yeah.
do it. You got nothing to lose, everything to gain.
Yeah. It's scary for about the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then after that, it's gold.
Exactly. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming on the show.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for
It's
having us. That was
Thank
awesome.
you for your time. It was super fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You
Anytime.
guys have a good night.
Have a good
Have a
one,
good
guys.
night.